Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day.
Well, welcome back. Today we're gonna be jigging for some lake trout. Some big old monster lake trout here in Canada. I'm gonna show you guys the basics of what I do that I've found has worked, and kind of what you guys can mimic. So yeah, I guess let's get rolling. Now, you guys can't see my jig or anything, but I'm hooked up. I didn't mean to catch one that quick, but that's just how it's gonna be today, I guess. Look at me being a doofus and not getting the net ready or anything. First drop of the day, within 30 seconds we got one here. Guess we'll see what it is. Definitely a lake trout, most likely, unless it's a big mama burb. Just kind of catch those out here too. Oh yeah, it's a lake trout. Not a bad one either. Right in the net, baby. Nice. All right, well that works. Yeah, look at that lake trout, eh? Beautiful fish. Just stunning. Look at that. Got something down there that he just ate. There she goes, baby. There's one. I'll try to get another one, maybe on camera this time. Oh, that was epic. We're still marking fish down there. You guys should hopefully be able to see my my jig dropping down this time. Hopefully, if not, I gotta... Oh yeah, you see it there at around that 40, 50 foot mark. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop right down to bottom, because we were just marking fish down there. So, I mean, who's to say they aren't still down there, right? Oh yeah, see, one came up to meet me there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start reeling up. See if I can pull it off bottom. I'm gonna drop back down to it. See if it comes back here. And it's still down there. Oh yeah, see, it wanted to come up for me. So what I'll do is I'll drop back down to it. I'll try to meet it down here. Okay. Try to pull it up off bottom. I don't know how well you guys can see that. Even I'm struggling. Oh, there's one right on it. So I'm just gonna keep pulling it up. I'm gonna drop back down. Okay, drop down. I'm gonna try and reel it past them. See if any follow me up. Man, I can't see my jig. Well, the camera got all knocked over, but there's another fish. Feels like another decent one again. Maybe not as big as that last one, but I guess we'll see once the sucker comes up. Hard to tell. Because these lake trout, they like to get pulled off bottom and then see the boat and start just shooting down for it. Not a bad one. Probably not as big as that other one. Another lake trout to start the day. Like right instantly after, hey? Okay. That's what we'll do. There she goes, baby. But basically what you're doing is you're dropping down the bottom and seeing if you can pull any off. Down the bottom. Start reeling up. There we go. You're just basically trying to get these lake trout to chase because they love chasing. But yeah, you're not like doing the whole Minnesota walleye special where you're doing the whole tap 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 once you mark them come up to you. You're reeling it up. You're trying to get them to chase it all the way up. Lake trout just put up such a good fight. Just so much fun to catch. This deep clear water too, like you can't beat it. Let him go. Bam! Another one. Oh yeah, there's one. See, just shot up to it. Just a cannon right up to it, then bang. There she be. See, it's crazy. You can pull them up from 100 feet of water and they're still feisty like that, eh? The one thing you're probably wondering, why don't you give these fish barometric pressure or barometric trauma from pulling them up from 60 feet deep or 100 feet deep or 150? And the interesting part about it, lake trout burp on their way up. So instead of their air bladder filling up with air and then causing them not to be able to go back down, they just burp it, and as you bring them up, they let go of that air. You can see there's like 4 or 5 fish down there right now, so see if we can catch one of these buggers. Oh yeah, there's one on me. Now he dropped off. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna drop it past him. Oh yeah, now look, there's a second one there. What we can do is we can start reeling up, and the second one might bite. There we go. This is a nice fish. Real nice fish. Dang. Nothing crazy still though, but not a bad one. Oh, there's one right on it. This one's fighting pretty good. Just bringing me straight back down to bottom. There's still more fish down there. You can see on the graph there, it's burping on there. That's why it looks like there's a big cloud of bait. That's just air bubbles. Just air bubbles. Oh yeah, see, that's another nice one. Nothing like giant, but another 26, maybe 27. There she goes. 40, 50. See if he wants to play. Oh yeah, he does. Just way too much fun. Another really nice one. Still haven't really got anywhere near that 30, that golden 30 mark here. Like, I mean, it's not a bad fish at all. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, so much fun. Another minute, another lake trout. Oh my god. Now that is what I call a run. See, now this one has some weight on it. No big head shakes or anything, but I mean, big run, like 60-foot run, right? I think this one could be a better one. It's so hard to tell. Some of them just don't want to give up. But yeah, like, I guess one of the things, when you're fighting a big fish, or a fish in general, you want to reel down, pull up. Don't reel against your drag, because that's how your line gets twisted up. Yeah, just reel down, lift up, reel down, lift up, reel down, lift up, let them do their thing. This is a nice one. It's a real nice one. It's a fatty and a half. Hard to tell exactly how big he is, but pretty darn big if you ask me. tall and strong. Like, not huge for sure, but not a bad one. There she goes. Eat it. Eat it. Just eat it. Just another one, and another one, and another one. No way.
They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job.
Well, I should probably show you what I've been using today to just slam these buggers. It's too bad we haven't really seen much for any size or anything, but basically what I got is just like a little jig. Just a big hair jig, and then paddle tail off of there, and then running up to my main line I've got like a 6-foot 15-pound fluoro leader, and then it's tied to my my main line, which is 30-pound Power Pro braid, and then I've just got a 3000 sized reel and a medium sized rod, and yeah, they've been liking the chartreuse and white. You can't really ever go wrong for lake trout with chartreuse or white or anything like that. They seem to always hit it. Yeah, and then I'm just basically marking them on the graph, trying to drop past them or down to them. If I drop past them and they start following, then I start ripping it up. And then if they stop chasing, I shut my bail, drop it down past or to them again, try to get them to chase again. And then usually when they're chasing, they bite. And sometimes you'll see it when you're dropping it down and you're only 40 feet down and 80 feet of water, and you'll see them start to rise to your bait. So you want to leave it dropping pretty much right till you get to them, maybe a foot or two above them. Close your bail and start reeling, and they'll chase it. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. Get a tube jig or big paddle tail or whatever. I mean, you can basically throw whatever you want at them as long as it sinks. So, I mean, that's what I would recommend. That's what I like to use. And it's been slaying them for me this spring and slash summer. The one thing I would recommend is if you have spot lock on a trolling motor, that really helps. You're able to mark fish, spot lock, and drop down. If you don't have spot lock, then you're going to want to run an anchor line, which that is a little bit more challenging. You just need a lot of anchor line to be able to do it properly, because it does depend on what type of anchor you have or whatever. But most anchors require your anchor line to be at a 45-degree angle from your boat, because if it's just straight up and down, it's just going to pull it right out when your boat bobs. You're not going to be in the same spot that you wanted to be or that you were in. So that's what I would recommend for that. And if you had a glass calm day like today, you literally don't even need spot lock or an anchor or anything. You just kind of drift. Like we got really lucky with that today, where almost spot lock was hindering us because it was pulling us away from fish, or pulling us away from being able to mark our bait. And that's where there was a bit of a struggle at the start, being able to continuously mark my bait on the graph. But yeah, you might have to crank up your you might honestly have to crank up your sensitivity on your graph to do this, but it's so worth it. Like, I mean, so worth it. This is, if you like jigging for walleye and just sitting there and holding it over the side of the boat, this is next level. It's some of the best fishing you'll ever experience in your entire life. And I highly recommend anybody who hasn't done it to either drive to a lake that you can do it at, and there's lots of those in Canada, or go on and this isn't available to everyone because it is quite expensive, but you can do a fly-in trip to like somewhere like Lac La Marte or Sparks Lodge or whatever, one of those, right? And it gives you a whole bunch of options to be able to fish for lake trout, and it's definitely one of those things where like you want to do it because a 25-inch laker fights 3 times as hard as a 25-inch walleye. And I love fishing for walleye too, so I don't know, I would highly recommend everybody try this. It's one of those things where not very many people in their lifetime get to experience something like this, and it's just so worth it.
Don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. I have no regrets, yeah, I'll tie up my chest. I'll never forget what it's like to be in debt. Been stabbed in the back bed, I'll show you what happens. Pass me the mic and I'll show you with action. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to